Does it ever get easier running at a low heart rate? How long does it take? Will it ever happen for me? These are questions that I've had, and I'm sure that you've had. And the answer to a lot of those is, look, I've had my days. I've had those weeks where it just continues to go by and it's the same old, and you just don't see a result that you're happy with. Sometimes you get frustrated when you go out for a run and you come back and you go, well, that sucked. It wasn't a good run at all. Like when I get started, it was complicated, it was confusing, I was overwhelmed with how the heck am I gonna do this? But in time, I got better and I got more comfortable running at a slow heart rate. I've done this, not once, not twice. This is my third time. It does work. However, you have to put in the time, the energy. You need to have patience with yourself. I've been at this since September. This is my third attempt at a comeback. It may not be for everybody, but if you want to be able to run faster, stay injury-free, and be able to go at it for the long haul, this could be an option for you. And when I first started, I had no idea where this was going to go. I just knew that I needed to do something different, and this was the one thing that I thought I'd give it a try. I didn't focus on the types of running shoes. I didn't focus on the watch or the heart rate strap or, what book I needed to read. I just took that one little thing about running in this particular heart rate zone and I went with it. And where did it lead me? Well, it's led me to a lot of cool places. It allowed me to be able to be a little bit more honest with myself with my training. It allowed me to get faster at a low heart rate. It allowed me to stay injury-free until I ran my 50 miler, and that just kind of broke me. Running a 50 miler is no joke. And I tell you, when I run my 100 miler, watch out. It's a totally different type of run. It's a different type of training. You gotta spend quite a bit of time in the gym. Get strong, get healthy that way, because man, 100 miles is a far distance. I decided I would start off hiking with my wife. My daughter went off to university. It was a little sad at the household. And so we decided to bond together and say, look, let's get out for a walk at least once every couple of days. And so we took it out on the trail and it worked. And every day we would go out and we would do this 6-kilometer hike. And at first it was really slow. It was frustrating. It was tiring. My calves killed, my quads hurt, my butt hurt. Everything just kind of hurt. We were demoralized, but we did it. And each and every day it got better and better and better. Not because I wished I would get better. It was because I put in the hard work. Now, when you're out there on a trail or you're out running, look, you don't see the results every single day. It's like compounded interest, right? You put in a little bit and that little bit will start to grow over time, right? It's the same thing with your fitness. And this is what I've been working on, is put in the work and know that it's going into the fitness bank. There was still a lot of things I needed to learn. And the one thing that I knew that had to change was my thoughts. How did I think I was going to do this type of training? How was I going to make it happen? What did I need to do to be able to run in the heat, in the hot humidity? What was I gonna do when it got cold? I didn't know all of these things when I first started, but I learned along the way. I don't see the results happening in a grand scale of, oh my gosh, things are like amazing. I see it in little bite-sized chunks where I'm 5 seconds faster this week than I was the previous week. I'm 10 seconds faster, I'm 13 seconds faster. And in time, that adds up to a lot of seconds, which turns into a lot of minutes. My run in the last couple of times started off slow. I haven't run a lot of times, but what I have done is done that hiking. I've put in that work. So when I started to go back into running, I thought I was gonna be in the 9-minute pace. I thought I was gonna be like really, really, really slow, like I was back in April when I first started my second comeback. But I'm not seeing it this time. This time I'm seeing in the, middle 8s all the way down into the 7s. And when you look at that, it kind of puts a smile on my face. Being able to see a 7 in there, right? A 749, a 747, even an 801 or an 826 or something like that. But when my average of my run turns out to be 747 for a 10 kilometer, guys, I'm epic. I'm excited, and I'm so screaming to the top of the charts right now, because holy Toledo, marathon, ultra marathon, whatever it is, I see it in the not in the rear view mirror, but I see it in front of me now. I see that I am improving, and for a while I didn't. But like I said, it adds up over time. You can get there whether you're hiking or you're walking. I've proven that. You can't continue to eat the McDonald's and the junk food and continue to run and see the results that you want. Not every day is a good eating day. But if you have more good eating days than bad ones, you're bound to see results. Here's the thing, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to figure out what you're gonna be eating. You need to plan ahead. And if you do eat some food that's not really healthy for you, then it's gonna be okay. You just need to reset the following day, that's all. But like all things, you are a product of what you eat. Yes, it does work, but it does take time, patience, dedication, and you gotta run. You gotta be consistent. Question of the day. Why do you run? What's your why? What's your purpose? Why do you go ahead and put in the miles and wake up early in the morning or run in the afternoon? If I spent all my time trying to figure out everything before I started, I would have never started ever. So my advice, if you're trying to get faster using the Maffetone Method as the matrix, as your training, just know it takes time. And sometimes time isn't so kind to all of us. We are all different. We're on a different running path. Will we all see the same results? No. But really, at the end of the day, it's really a race of one. It's you. It's you against you. You getting better, you feeling better, you changing your diet, you being able to get out and be more consistent with your running. It happens. It happens. So stick with it. Don't give up. And if you're having a bad day, forgive yourself. Pat yourself on the back and just know you got another day tomorrow. And you got another one after that. So as I get ready for Christmas time, I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot to look back on and go, you know what? I learned a lot about myself, about what I was capable of doing. You don't run a marathon in a day. It takes a while to be able to go that longer distance. So during this time of the year, I am spending my time building my aerobic base to get stronger again. I'm going to be spending some time working out with some weights, getting stronger, right? I've got some big goals that I would like to achieve, and share it with somebody. Share this method with somebody, because I know there's probably someone out there in the world who's struggling with their training, and if this could bring them a little bit of hope to be able to keep them in the sport that they love so they don't give up because of the injuries and the burnout, heck, why not? Give it a shot. Thanks, guys. For all of you that have followed me for quite a while, I want to say thank you very much for the support. And for all of you that have just discovered my channel, thanks so much. It means a lot. I'll bring you along on my crazy journeys of running. That's my message. I think this video right here will certainly help you understand the whole process and putting all together the pieces to make Maffetone Method training, aka heart rate training, work for you. Have a good one, everyone. Bye for now. And like I always say, get out and run.